the police now says that the planned demonstrations by Azimio are illegal.
Mimi kama Inspector Generali, hakuna maandamano nimeruhusu.
Arrest looming. Azimio bolts are vowed to lead demonstrations twice a week, prompting a number of Kenya Kwanza MPs to advise the National Police Service to arrest and prosecute him over economic atrocities resulting from maandamanos. But is it a prudent resolution? Raila has been the opposition's war zone for a while now, probably as a certified political bully, causing havoc to many demonstrations since 90s, handing the position of a statesman out of his numerous democracy-related achievements. However, only the regime of the late President Moi that employed the tricks of arresting him and act seemingly being rekindled by the current administration. Although it is a way to replace and keep him in check, his arrest would have a significant repercussions in the country and beyond. Raila is one of the most prominent political figures in Kenya, thus his arrest would have a profound and ardent impact on the country's political stability, economic growth, and regional relations. In this video, we'll explore the potential consequences of arresting Raila and discuss its potential impact on the Kenyan soil and beyond. Welcome to Africa Venture. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Politically, this man Raila is not only a father but an enigma to many. But what are some of the general shockwaves likely to happen on the event that he is arrested? Number 1. Political stability. The planned demonstrations by Azimio are not really fueled by economic challenges befalling the country as they purport. The venture is unrealistic and ill-advised, coupled with malice. Hence, the greatest percentage birthing the agitation is simply the political position of Raila to hoodwink the government for a lucrative handshake, just like ever before. So, in my own opinion, any thought, whether legislative or not, of arresting Raila or even his handshake counterpart of 2018 is wrongly placed. Odinga is a well-known opposition figure who has been at the forefront of the country's contentious political battles and issues. If he were to be arrested, it would likely lead to a widespread protest and civil unrest, particularly among his supporters, thus destabilizing the country's political landscape and potentially lead to further violence. Number 2. Impact on the economy. Kenya is one of the largest economies in East Africa, where Odinga has played an important role in driving its growth and development. His arrest could lead to decline in investors' confidence, especially who have aligned their investment in his political goodwill. This would lead to a slowdown in economic growth, crippling more the already fractured economy, hence frustrate further the little economic incentives currently being pushed by the government to bring the economy back to its tall standing position. Number 3. Implications on regional relations. Odinga is a well-known figure throughout Africa. His arrest could lead to tensions between Kenya and its neighbors. Kenya has historically played an important role in regional diplomacy and stability, and Raila's arrest could potentially damage the country's reputations and influence in the region. Number 4. Impact on democratic institutions. Demonstrations are anchored in the law, though in most cases they have been employed as a tool of blackmail. Arresting demonstrators, their financiers or promoters, is often seen as an attack to democratic rights of individuals to silence those with dissenting voices. Odinga is a prominent advocate for democratic reforms and has been a vocal critic of the government handling of elections and other democratic processes. His arrest could be seen as an attack on democratic processes and can lead to further erosion of democratic institutions. In conclusion, the consequences of arresting Raila Odinga would be far-reaching and significant. It would likely lead to widespread protest, impact Kenya's economy, and potentially damage the country's reputation and influence in the African region and beyond. It could also have implications on democratic institutions in the country and the wider region. Given the potential consequences, it is important that any actions taken by the Kenya Kwanza administration to slow down the political bullying acts of Raila are carefully considered and carried out in a way that respects the democratic principles and the rule of law. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Keep the conversation on. Adios.